Hello, 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 hello. Hello, Astrid. How are you? Oh, itchy. Right, I'm just making sure everything is set up, ready to go. Okay. Right. I had some questions submitted to me earlier on my Instagram, so I'm just pulling up those questions now so I have them for when I'm ready. Go. Okay. How are we all today? Just gonna pop open. Okay. There we are. Let me just make sure I've got that. Mute. There we go. Perfect. Astrid, I'm fine, and how are you? I'm very well, thank you, Astrid. I'm actually, I don't know, I think I'm like a little bit nervous today because I haven't done a live stream for so long. I kind of like feel like it's the first time ever again, so I'm a little bit like, ooh, how do I do this again? Like trying to remember everything that I was doing beforehand. So yeah, it should be fine. I should be okay. But yeah, I was just feeling like 10 minutes leading up to it, I was thinking, ooh, I just feel a bit nervous all over again. Like, what's going on? And my hair's disappearing as well, look, because my roots are slightly greeny. So on the green screen, my hair is disappearing. So if you're wondering what's going on with that, it's just my roots are a bit on the green side. So I apologise. I'm hoping we'll get a few more people in and I get a bit of a chat going, because that'll be nice. Otherwise, it's just be me and you, Astrid. We'll just have a little chat between ourselves, shall we? A little bit of one-on-one time. Sounds nice. So if you are new in the chat, if you have just popped on, do say hello. Let me know you're here. Let me know how you are, how you've been, how your week's gone. How this week has been a bit on the rougher side for me, I think, this week. It's just been, I don't know, I think I'm just feeling like with this week, it's like really hit me that we're back in lockdown and that we've got all this stuff going on, and I think like it's just been extended again, so we know they're going to be stuck in it for another 3 weeks at least. I reckon it's going to go on longer than that, to be honest. But yeah, it's just felt like a bit of a downer week, to be honest. It really, really has. I don't like it to be a downer week. I try my best to stay as positive as I possibly can, but sadly it does not always work. It's a pain in the bum. Sounds nice. It does, doesn't it, Astrid? It's me and you. Oh, we have more people in the building. Hello, hello. Welcome to the live stream. Do feel free to comment below, have a little chat with each other and myself, ask me a lot of questions if you want to, any topics on Harry Potter that you want to discuss, anything on those lines, pop it in and I will chat away. So we have Carol Huddleston in. Hello from Missouri, US. Wow, welcome. Wow, I'd love to go to Missouri, actually. How cool is that? That is awesome. I love America. I'd love to like live in America, but I don't think I'd ever leave the UK, to be honest. I'm a bit of a home bird, and like having my whole family here as well. I think my grandparents especially would be devastated if I left now, and my parents as well. My parents probably would be like, I think my dad especially would probably be a little bit more proud, because he'd be like, you know, you go in and live in your dreams and live in your own world. Good for you. But I think that they would miss me. Rick Eco in the house, in the Raven house. Ooh, 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 ooh. That would, don't know what that was. I'm having a moment. Ignore me, you guys. I'm nervous again for some reason today. I don't know why. I've done this numerous times now, but I haven't done it for well over a month, I think. So yeah, I'm feeling a little bit on the jittery side today, and I don't really know why. But yeah, what can you do? What can you do? So we have 5 people in the house. Hello to all you guys. So, what do you guys think we should have a chat about? Should we have like a Harry Potter topic that we can discuss and kind of go through? I always feel like I should actually probably like prepare something beforehand, because I tend to just go into these live streams a bit blind and just kind of do whatever I fancy as and when it hits me. But yeah, sometimes I think to myself, maybe I should actually like plan something and have a specific topic to talk about, or something to show you guys, or something along those lines, you know? Oh, Carol Hudson. I love southern Missouri. It is gorgeous with trees and hills. I wake up every morning with the attitude that today will be great. Oh my gosh, that is so amazing. I'm so jealous of you. I really am. That sounds absolutely unbelievable. I'd love that so much. Like, I love being Welsh and I love living in Wales, but sometimes I just look outside and just think, I just see nothing but houses upon houses upon houses. A little bit of mountains in the top, like the corner, but I don't live up in the valley, sadly, so I don't get a lot of mountains by me. But yeah, I would love to live in America. I think like there's some parts in America that are just so picturesque and beautiful. I just think, oh, I want to live there so much. Anthony Christensen, hi baby, hey hubby. That's my hubby. Bless him. You watching me, babe? He doesn't always watch me. Every now and again. And Christensen in the house. Yep, he's a Gryffindor though, so he has to get out. Get out. You can't come in the Ravenclaw common room. Leave. Don't leave really, because I need the viewers. I'm happy I got the viewers. So how has everyone's week been? How have you all been getting along? Who was in lockdown and who's not? Carol, are you in lockdown? Because I don't think you guys are in lockdown like we're in lockdown, are you? I know that you've still got like to wear the masks and stuff like that when you go into public places and things, but are you guys technically on like a lockdown, or are you pretty free to do day-to-day things? Because from what I've seen like a couple American TikTokers that are going out on dates and things, so they're going to like restaurants and stuff, so obviously you guys have still got quite a lot of freedom in my eyes, whereas like here all our restaurants are closed, all the pubs are closed, yeah, everything basically is just closed, so we just live in our houses. And that is it, which is always fun. Not fun. It's really not fun. But yeah, how are you guys? What have you all been up to? I do have a couple questions from Instagram, so I will pull those up in a moment and I will answer those questions. If you have any questions for me, if you have any topics you want to discuss, pop a comment and we will talk about that. Let me just see. Okay, I will start with one of the questions that I had on here. So the first question, I'm really, really sorry. I cannot for the life of me pronounce your name. It's a really long one. And yeah, I've literally got no chance of even attempting to pronounce that. But the question was, can you suggest more Harry Potter subscription boxes? So the ones that I normally go for at the moment are, of course, Geek Gear unboxings, because Geek Gear is a UK based box. Obviously I'm in the UK. They are very reasonably priced for what you get in the boxes, and they've been doing some really cool things lately as well, so I've been really enjoying the Geek Gear boxes. I also really love the Cauldron Crate boxes. Those boxes have always been above and beyond amazing. They really have. They're really great boxes. I really enjoy doing them. They have some great themes. The next one we got coming up is the diary chest. So that is all about the Tom Riddle's diary Horcrux. So we'll have different items, sort of different, kind of talk now. The kind of items we're going to be looking at getting in those are things to do with the Riddle's diary or people associated with Riddle's diary and just things like that. So I'm very intrigued to see what kind of things we get. Really intrigued. And yeah, I think that's shipping next month. I should be getting that, I think. I could be wrong, but that's what I've got in my head, that it ships next month. So fingers crossed. So yeah, they're really great boxes as well. A little bit more expensive, especially than Geek Gear boxes. But in my eyes, they're worth every single penny. So I don't mind forking out that extra bit of money for these boxes because they're always so well thought out. Really unique items. Just brilliant boxes. Sorry, my dog is underneath my chair and he's running around like a little loony and he's distracting me. Some of the boxes that I've unboxed before are Litjoy Crate boxes. They're amazing. They're an American based box. So obviously everyone in America, you're probably going to be buying those because they're like local to you. I have recently stopped buying them. I didn't buy the last box that has just come out. Just because at the moment with the whole EU situation and us, and COVID and everything else, the price of postage has gone up dramatically and it just doesn't feel cost effective enough for me anymore to actually go ahead and continue to buy the boxes, because I'm having to pay an awful lot to get it from America to here, and then I 9 times out of 10 get hit with customs charges. And it just works out as a bit too expensive for me to be able to justify it, sadly, anymore. I do still really love them, though. So if you're in the UK or closer to the UK than you are, sorry, the US, then, you know, it might be worth you going ahead and buying those boxes. But just sadly for me, it's just not that cost effective anymore. I did also buy an Accio box a couple months back. I had a discount code and thought I would treat myself. I had a little extra birthday money. So yeah, I thought I'd have a little go of buying an Accio box. That box actually turned out to be amazing. It was like Honeydukes themed, or like sweet treats, I think it was themed. And yeah, it was an amazing box. Really, really enjoyed it. But it wasn't something that I could continue to buy month after month. But yeah, those are the ones that I've kind of had an experience with and boxed myself, and those ones that I really did enjoy. So yeah, take your pick. Ooh, okay, we've had a couple of comments. So Carol, my local area hasn't been in lockdown and don't wear masks. Really? How do you feel about that, Carol? Like, are you like pro-mask? Are you anti-mask? You know, do you worry about the whole situation, or are you pretty like okay at the moment? Because I kind of bounce back and forth. Sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, this is really, really scary. And other times I'm like, okay, well, just breathe, relax. It's not, you know, that bad. If, especially if I was to catch it, then the likelihood would be that I'd be completely fine, poorly, but fine. So it's kind of swings and roundabouts a little bit for me at the moment. Astrid, I worked all the week and have to work again tomorrow. Here in Belgium, all the restaurants and the cafes are closed. Work. Although I can't really moan because I've been furloughed, so I haven't been working since just before Christmas. I think it was 2 days before Christmas Eve was my last shift in work before we got told that we were not opening again. So it's a toss-up really for me with work, because like sometimes I miss it and I miss the people that I work with, because I work with some really, really lovely people. And then I think to myself, oh, I just feel really lazy today and I'm really glad that I don't have to go to work. So it's kind of, again, swings and roundabouts for me of how I feel about not working. But yeah, all the pubs and restaurants and cafes and things are closed here as well. So we're pretty much on the same sort of par there. Carol, we believe on upholding our constitutional rights and freedom of choice, especially for our own health choices. That's a very like fair comment, to be fair to you, Carol. Kind of agree with you on that. You know, it's at the end of the day, each individual is going to have different feelings about it. So it's just one of those things, to be honest. But I respect your comment there. That's a very good comment. Astrid, we have to wear face masks in shops. Yeah, we do too. Yeah, if we go anywhere in like an indoor situation, masks have to be worn at all times. Oh, my thing keeps jumping. Carol, large US cities are requiring masks, however. All right, okay, so if you're like a smaller like city, then you're not required, but if you're a larger one, you are. Oh, that makes sense, I suppose. Gryffindor Princess Golden Owl, hi, how are you, my lovely? Are you okay? How are you? We've kind of gone into like a whole COVID discussion, but we'll pull it back to Harry Potter stuff in a minute. Have you guys gotten any subscription boxes? Like, do you actually buy any of these subscription boxes that you've seen me unbox? Have you got any ones that you've unboxed that I haven't mentioned beforehand? Very interested to find out, because I'm always like wondering if there are other boxes out there that I'm just not aware of that I could be unboxing, because some of them look really fun. So Carol, basically I had it already but have never been concerned about it. My mum is 92 and had it as well for 2 days and did great. Oh, bless her. Oh, well, that's good then. You know, at least that's she wasn't that poorly with it, so that's good. See, I've had like situations where people very close to me have sadly passed away from it. So I've had that happen 3 times now. I've had someone that I know and I'm close to has passed away sadly of it. But then I've known a few people be very poorly but fine. And I've known people that have just been completely fine, like they barely knew they had it, but they tested positive. So yeah, it's just one of those things, isn't it? It's rubbish, really, but what can you do? What can you do? Rick, how mad at Emma Watson are you? Taking Ron and your... Yeah, I'm mad. I'm not gonna lie, Rick, I'm mad. Yeah, no, he's definitely mine. See, for anyone that doesn't know and is thinking like me and Rick are having this weird, crazy conversation right now, I'm a massive Ron Weasley / Rupert Grint fan. I love him. He is, yeah, just brilliant. I love him. And I think if I was in the Harry Potter universe, I totally would have, like, I'm not going to swear on live stream. I was going to say slapped Hermione for him. But, and Lavender, actually, to be fair. I would have slapped her on as well. I wouldn't really. I'm not a violent person in any way, shape or form. Just putting that out there. But yeah, I definitely would have been very jealous and quietly annoyed. Definitely would have tried to snag him myself. Gryffindor Princess. I have been quite tired. Had a moment at work last week, but now my family and friends are supporting me. I love them so much. Oh, that's good. I'm glad that they're supporting you, sweetheart. That's really, really good. Bless you. It's really crap at the moment, innit? It really is. There's no getting around it. It's just really, really crap. Carol, I have started collecting Department 56 Harry Potter buildings. I have Hagrid's Hut and the Burrow so far. Oh, that's cool. I think I've seen those advertised, but I haven't seen them in the flesh. So I'm very intrigued. Are they like how, obviously you can't show me how big they are, but like how big roughly are they? Like, are they quite big? Are they sort of miniature? I can't remember. Because I've got a couple images in my head of different ones I've seen. So are they smaller, larger, fairly sized? I don't know. But they sound awesome. I love it. Gonna see if we've got another question. Okay, so Astrid asked me on Instagram earlier on, what is your favourite subscription box? Ugh, that's a hard question actually, because I have unboxed a fair few that I've had really, really good boxes from. So I think ultimately my favourite has to be Cauldron Crate boxes. They don't do boxes every single month. They're like a bi-monthly or a quarterly kind of style box. But the amount of detail and effort that goes into the boxes are just always above and beyond. They are, they kind of use more book references than film references, which is always good in my book because you get more from the boxes if they go from the books rather than the films, because obviously the films missed out on quite a bit. So you always get more sort of in-depth items. They're always very unique items, stuff that I haven't really seen on like shelves and things like in shops. So I do really, really love Cauldron Crate boxes. I think they're awesome. I do love Geek Gear boxes as well. Sometimes Geek Gear can be a little bit hit and miss, but you know, they can't all be great boxes every single time. So I kind of just let those ones go. Okay, it's not my favourite box, but fine. So yeah, that's probably gonna have to be my answer, is Cauldron Crate boxes are probably my favourite. For the price that you pay for them, the kind of things that you get inside the boxes, the amount of detail and like the thought process behind them just makes me sway towards the Cauldron Crate boxes, I think. Gryffindor Princess. On a happy note, I got the new Harry Potter... On a happy note, I got the new Harry Potter House Edition Half-Blood Prince. That's awesome. I did too. I got mine a couple days ago. I put a picture up on my Instagram as well because I just think those books are so beautiful. They're so well detailed and just absolutely gorgeous. So obviously, Gryffindor Princess, you must be a Gryffindor. Am I right in thinking that? Oh, see, wise Ravenclaw. But yeah, obviously I got the Ravenclaw edition, and yeah, I just think they're gorgeous. Really, really beautiful, like, books. Really love them. Carol, Burrow is 8 inches tall and 5 inches across. That's not bad then. That's quite a nice size. It's actually a really, really good size. I think that would fit quite nicely on people's like shelvings and stuff. It's not going to be too big and chunky. Because that's the worry sometimes. You buy some of these things and then you think, okay, where am I going to put this? It's huge. Like, what am I going to do with it? I really want to buy one of the life-size brooms. Sorry, I'm just getting myself comfortable. Oh, I thought I was going to sneeze then. No. Sorry. Yeah, I want to buy one of the life-size broomsticks, like the Nimbus 2000 or the Nimbus 2001, or they've got the Firebolt as well. So I'd love to buy one of those. And when I said it to my husband a few weeks back, I was like, oh, can I get one of these one day if I like save up all my money? And he's like, where the hell are we going to stick that? I'm like, I don't know. I'd find a place for it though, because it's beautiful. I really want one. They're gorgeous. They're so expensive, but they're gorgeous. I really love them. They're definitely worth the price though, I think, that you pay. Astrid, thanks for answering my question. You're very welcome, my lovely. Anytime, anytime. I love Geek Gear too. Me too. Geek Gear are one of the best ones in my opinion, especially like on this side of the pond. Geek Gear are definitely one of the best. Can you not do that? Thank you. Sorry, my dog just jumped up and licked my hand. Carol, Hagrid's hut is 7 inches tall and 9 inches long. That's cool. Again, nice sizes. Nothing too chunky, but yeah, really, really good little sizes there to stick on your magical shelvings. Hi, dog. What are you doing? Apart from ruining my live stream. What are you doing? Sorry. Carol, they both light up. Oh, cool. With outlet plugs. I thought it said without then. With outlet plugs. So that's cool, though. They look like people are inside them. Gryffindor Princess. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Gryffindor. What houses is everybody in? Obviously, I'm a Ravenclaw, hence the Ravenclaw common room background. I know, obviously, Gryffindor Princess is a Gryffindor. Astrid, what house do you belong to? I can't remember if I've asked you that before. What houses is everybody in? Let me know. Astrid, know the feeling. I love collecting, but I don't have the space to put everything. Yeah, it's the thing, isn't it? Like, I've got so much in my collection now, and I think to myself, oh, where am I going to stick everything? But then I need, like, proper spacing on my shelves. Like, there are a couple of things that I haven't put up on my shelves because it's too tall for my shelf, and I'm like, oh, where am I going to stick this now? Because I wanted to put it there because it would have gone with all the rest of the stuff surrounding it, but then it just doesn't look right, and it's a pain, honestly. It's the real struggle of a collector is where to stick your collection. It really is. Sorry, I'm really uncomfortable on this chair today. Right, where am I to? I've lost where I am. Carol, the details are outstanding. They sound really, really cool. I'm going to have to go and have a proper look at those when I get off the live stream and have a proper look. Because they sound brilliant. I love it. Rick, I'm Hufflepuff. Hufflepuff's in the house. See, I think if I wasn't a Ravenclaw, I would be a Hufflepuff because I love, like, animals and eating. And they're, like, the two biggest traits of, like, Hufflepuffs, being, like, really caring and loyal and eating a lot, apparently. How they're always depicted. Like, Hufflepuffs have always got, like, baked goods. Which, you know, I'm all about. I'm all for the baked goods, to be fair. I'm all for the baked goods. Astrid, I'm a Slytherin. There we go. We have a Hufflepuff, a Slytherin, a Gryffindor, and a Ravenclaw in this stream. What about everybody else? We've got 6 people in here. So let me all know your houses. Let me know all your houses. That's the one. Carol, I too am Ravenclaw. Hello, Carol. Welcome to our common room. We feel nice and at home here. I just wish this chair was more comfortable. It's really not comfortable to sit in. Okay, let me see what we got going on here. Gryffindor Princess Golden Owl. As you know, I'm a Gryffindor, but my husband is a Slytherin. That's cool. My husband is a Gryffindor. So I'm obviously a Ravenclaw. Now my husband's a Gryffindor. My daughter is a Hufflepuff. My son is a Slytherin. And the baby, we haven't sorted him yet because he's only 3. So we'll sort him in a couple of years because we don't know yet. He's a bit mental. So I'm thinking probably going to be a Gryffindor because he has no fear, that child. He runs around my house like an absolute loony and he has no fear, bumps into everything, bashes himself, gets bruises and little cuts here and there and just gets himself back up and carries on with his life. He's a nutter. He really is. So I'm thinking he's going to be a Gryffindor, but we'll see. We'll see. Let me see if I've got another comment. I think I've got one more question on here. Thank you. Why is that not working? Okay, so the question is, what was one thing from the Harry Potter movies that really bugged you? Ooh, I don't know. That's a hard question. Ooh, Real World Magic. Hello, Neil. How are you? How's your mother-in-law? Bless her. Sorry, yeah, the question was, one thing that annoyed me from the movies. It's a hard question because a few things like here and there like niggled at me. I'm like, oh, why didn't they do that? Or oh, why did they do that? One thing that really stands out to me that really bugged me is it has to be something that Hermione did, right? Hear me out. Hermione is Muggle born, right? And obviously she's supposed to be like one of the most intelligent witches of her time and everything else, right? I'm fully on board with that. I love Hermione. And as a character, I think she's brilliant. But there's a couple of things throughout the films especially that she did. And I was just like, shut up, Hermione. It's like every single time Harry would say he hears a voice, Hermione would be right behind him and going, there's no voice. Like, you're an idiot. There's no voice. And then she'd be proven wrong. And then like 2 films later, she'd be like, or Harry would be like, I can hear voices. And Hermione's like, no, there's no voices. And he's like, yeah, I can hear voices. And then someone else is like, yeah, they can hear voices too. Shut up, Hermione. And then she'd do it again. I think it was like several times throughout the whole like movie system that she went through. that Harry would say he could hear voices and Hermione would be like, no, you can't, don't be so stupid. And then she was proven wrong. Just shut up, Hermione. Let the boy speak. You know, he can hear the voices. You may not be able to, but he can bloody hear them, so shush. Sorry, rant. But yeah, that was something that really bugged me in the films. I'm just like, Hermione, he can hear voices. Just shush. Just because you can't hear them doesn't mean that he can't. Shut up. But I do love Hermione. Carol, I've made a lot of mine. Made a lot of what, my lovely? I'm not sure, because I've gone off on a bit of a tangent now, so I'm not sure what you're referring to. Sorry. Excuse me. Rick, real magic in the house. Real magic in the house. I don't know why I keep doing that. I'm such a weirdo. Ignore me. Having a moment. Because I'm nervous again, you guys. I don't know why, but yeah, I am. Real world magic. Hello. All good now, thanks. She's been glued back together. Oh, bless her. Oh, no. Oh, bless her little heart. Oh. Real world magic. Peeve wasn't in the movies either. That's a shame. Yes, it was. I'm peeved off that Peeves wasn't in the movie. See what I did there? I don't know what's wrong with me today. Someone stop me. Yeah, Peeves was such an amazing part of the books, and he had some really fab like moments as well, and I'm just like, oh, why didn't they stick him in? Like, even if he just popped up here and there, it wouldn't have taken up much like airtime. But he was just such a cool ass character. I really was gutted that they didn't put Peeves in the movie. And the fact that they cast Rick Mayall to be Peeves as well, and then just kind of dropped him. I was really gutted for him. But I loved Rick Mayall. I thought he was absolutely brilliant when he was alive. And he would have done an amazing job at being Peeves, I think. He just would have done it brilliantly. And I don't think there's any footage either. I've looked everywhere to see if there's any footage of Peeves, like post-production, because I know that they said that they hadn't actually added any of the special effects to Peeves when they dropped him, so it would have probably just been Rick on set. But I was really wanting to find any kind of footage of Rick being Peeves or any kind of Peeves footage, and I just couldn't find any. So if you guys have seen anything, definitely pop me like a message. Oh god, don't bang the mic. Definitely pop me a message and let me know if you have any like footage of Peeves, because I want to see it. I want to see it. Astrid, yeah, Peeves, yeah. Everyone I talk to, like everyone you say to the people like, do you think Peeves should have been in the movies? Yes they should have. He should have been in those films. There was just some amazing parts that they missed out on because they didn't put Peeves in the films. It's just, it blows my mind. Who made that choice? Like, who is responsible for firing Rick Mayall? I want to know so I can go and poke him in the eye. Or her. She might have been a her. You never know. Carol, I missed the Garden Gnomes and the Velas at the tournament. Yes! The Garden Gnomes would have been a really fun little addition as well. Seeing Harry and Ron go out to the back garden and de-gnome the garden. That would have been really fun. And the fact that it was never ever mentioned about Velas in the Goblet of Fire, like they missed a massive thing there. Like that could have been a really cool thing to put in the film. But you didn't ever like get to hear that it wasn't Cho, it was Fleur. Fleur was a Vela, because to me, from looking at it from the film's point of view, if I hadn't read the book, Fleur was just a pretty girl, but she didn't actually have any like talent. In like you see her in the movie, and literally every task she comes across, she fails in some way, or she like doesn't do that well in it. And you're just thinking, well, what the hell was she picked for? She was crap. But yeah, I just think that they could have put in that she was a Vela. Like that wouldn't have taken much explaining, to be fair. Kayleigh, I do that hand thing too. What hand thing? What did I do? I'm like a bit weird. I'm not always aware of like my little quirks and like personality trait things. I know I gesture a lot with my hands. I'm very like hands talky. But what did I do specifically? Because I don't know. Gryffindor Princess, are you feeling okay? Who, me? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just batty. I really am. Sometimes I just get a little bit nervous doing these live streams. I don't really know why. I get a little bit just anxious doing these live streams. And because I haven't done one for such a long time, I mean, it's just been, I think it's been just over a month that I've done a live stream. So coming on here today, I'm just like that tad bit nervous. And I don't really know why. But yeah, just because I'm a little bit on the nervous side, I've just kind of get a bit of verbal diarrhea, I think. I'm a bit Shame they didn't cast Dawn French before film 3. See, now I didn't like Dawn French as the fat lady. I didn't. I love Dawn French normally, and everything else she's been in, I love her. I think she's a fabulous actress, super, super funny. And I've seen her like in interviews as well. I know she's like a really lovely person just naturally in real life. But I didn't like her as the fat lady. I really didn't. And I think I might have felt a bit differently if she was cast from the start. But obviously, the fat lady that you see right in the beginning of The Philosopher's Stone, like that to me was the fat lady. It was a completely unknown actress from my knowledge anyway. I don't know who she was. And then to randomly replace her with Dawn French, I was just like, what did they do that for? They didn't need to do it. Like, I don't think they needed to anyway. I think that was a bit of a mistake. Personally, I wasn't a big fan of Dawn French in that. But like I said, if she had been casting it from the beginning, maybe it would have felt different. But I don't know. Ooh, the Drapnoming? What's that? Denoming. There you go. I was thinking then, Draftnoming. Am I missing something there? Yes, the denoming. That was a really, really fun part. I remember actually as well, there's the PlayStation game of the Chamber of Secrets. And in that, there's a like sort of side task of that game where you denome Ron's garden, and it's so funny. It's so frustrating because they just pop up left, right and centre, and you've got to grab them, you've got to spin them around your head, and you've got to let go at a certain point for them to fly over the wall. And sometimes you'll fling them and they won't go over the wall, so they'll run off and you'll have to chase after it again. Oh my god, it's a super stressful like task, but it's so funny at the same time. A lot of fun. Carol, Fleur was half Vila. Oh, she was half, wasn't she? Yeah, I think you're right, actually. I do believe you are right. Yeah, she was half Vila, because I think her grandmother was a Vila. Because I think there's a mention of a grandmother or something in the film, or the book, sorry. I can't remember now. But yes, she was half. You're right. I'm agreeing with you there. Oh, hands up. Yeah, like... Sorry. I do that if I'm like, okay, yeah, no, you got me. Like, fair play. You're right. I'm wrong. I'll hold my hands up. I literally do it. I'm off my head. I don't know what I'm doing. I think you're lagging. Maybe also refresh. I don't know how to do that, to be honest, Neil. I don't. I was going to call you real then. Nick. Oh, God, I can't even talk now. Ignore me. Having a moment. Gryffindor Princess, you are doing a great job. Thank you, my lovely. Thank you so much. Like I said, I do get a little bit nervous. My mouth kind of runs a little bit faster than my brain does sometimes. So I'll say something, but it just comes up as gobbledygook, or I've just said something that's completely wrong because my brain's just not quite caught up with my mouth yet. So it's fine. I'm all good. I'm sat more comfortably now as well, so I feel a bit more energetic. Ignore the squeaking though. And my dog's gone away. I don't know where my dog's gone. But at least he's not licking my fingers anymore. Sounds dodgy, but it didn't mean to be dodgy. Real world magic. Just imagine getting cast as the fat lady. I know. Do you know what, right? There's actually a couple times in like various movies, not just the Harry Potter movies, but there's like umpteen different movies where someone, like a character, will make a comment about another character's look. They'll call them like fat or ugly or buck-toothed or anything along those lines, right? I'm not calling anybody that, by the way. Just, I'm giving you an example. And I was thinking to myself, imagine being cast in that part because you know that they're going to end up calling you buck-tooth and you know that you must have buck teeth. You know what I mean? It must be a massive like confidence knock to be cast in those parts. You know what I'm saying? And obviously then to be cast as like the fat lady, like, you know, great. Yeah, so that's just confirmed my deepest, darkest worry. I'm fat. Thanks. So yeah. That must be really, really, like, a massive, like, kick to the legs, that one. Real World Magic. The first one was cast as the witch in Simon and the Witch. Gotta be a bad career when you're cast as ugly witches and end your movie run as the fat lady. Yeesh. Yeah, again, like, that just must be a massive, massive kick to, like, your chest on that. You know what I mean? Like... It would be a massive knock to my like confidence to be cast as anything like the fat lady or like the ugly witch, anything along those lines. To be like, yeah, cheers, thanks for that. Gonna go in a corner and cry now. Thank you. Great. To refresh, press F5. I don't know if I dare because my system might be different to your system, and I could press F5 and just like blow up my living room, so that might not be a good idea. Doubt it, but you never know. Could happen. Potter Poppet, yay! Hey, sorry I am late. That's okay, my darling. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. How are you? Real world magic, mouth running faster than the brain. Being Welsh. Yeah, it does. It equals being Welsh. It totally does. I agree with you there. Sorry to any fellow Welshies, but that is a true statement. I try and really slow myself up sometimes, especially when I'm filming a video. I consciously, like in the back of my brain, be going, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. It's okay. Breathe. It's okay. Slow down. So yeah, I'm verbal diarrhea. It can't come out quick enough. And my brain just goes, I can't catch up. Calm down. Like, give me a minute. So yeah. Real world magic. My boss is exactly the same. See, there we go. We're just nuts in Wales, to be fair. Brain farts and verbal diarrhea is pretty much what sums up our country. Carol, I understand that talking things, sometimes I sound like Yoda. Oh, bless you. Honestly. It's funny. It makes me laugh when people have like different like speech like quirks, because it just makes me laugh. And like I said, I've just got verbal diarrhea. I definitely have that moment more often than not where my brain's not quite caught up to what my mouth is trying to say, so it just comes out as blah, 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 blah. And then I look like an idiot, and then I get social anxiety and I go home and cry. I don't really. That sounds awful. Oh, honestly, someone give me something to calm my ass down. Oh god. Gryffindor Princess, sorry I've got to go now as I've got to go to work tomorrow. I've really enjoyed the chat. Well, good night, Gryffindor Princess. Have a lovely evening. I hope you sleep well and have a lovely day tomorrow. Lots of love, lovely. Benjamin Watkins, hey! Hey! I don't know why I did it so high, first of all. Hey! Potter Poppet, I'm good, hen. How are you? I'm alright. I'm a bit bonkers today. I don't know why, personally. I think I'm a little bit on the lunatic side today. But yeah, I think it's just a mixture of nerves and being live streaming again, because I haven't done it for such a while. I just need to take a deep breath. I do. And I'm thirsty as well. My mouth is getting a bit dry, so Anthony, if you're still watching, get us a drink, Lev. Thirsty. Probably not watching anymore. Or if he is watching, he's just kind of got me to the side while he's watching telly, and I'm on his iPad there, and he's just like, yeah. Real world magic. I recorded a video this morning and edited it today. I was like, speak faster, fool. See, we have the opposite problem. See, we need like a happy medium between us. Like, we need to get like in between where I talk way too fast and you talk way too slow, and we'll marry them together and we'll actually talk at a normal speed. You never know, that might work. Hi, Potter Poppet. Hi, Princess. Carol, I think a lot of actors and actresses prefer character parts like fat, old, etc. Generally, their careers last longer. Really? Well, that's true, man, because obviously like there's such a thing called like typecasting in that, where certain people have a certain look and they get more parts because if they need someone that has that look, then they kind of got a go-to person. So, like, because I remember when, which one was it? It was Christopher Eccleston in Doctor Who. I think he only did like one series of Doctor Who, and then he went like and left, and he said it's because he didn't want to get typecast. And I just thought in the back of my head, it's like, why though? Like, why? Like, it's a steady job. Just stick it out, mate. Like, I'd be happy sticking it out. I wouldn't mind being typecast if it meant I got work. Who cares? Don't worry about it. And like people that leave, like, if they have like a job as a soap actor, and then they go, oh, I'm going to leave because I'm going to try other things. No, you've got a steady job. Stay there. What are you doing? Like, crazy people. If I had a job on a soap, right, generally, I would not leave unless they dragged me off set kicking and screaming. I'd be like, no, I'm staying here now. I'm going to be the next Bill Roach or Ian Beale, whatever his real name is. Adam Woodyat? Yeah, Adam Woodyat. Yeah, I'll die on set if I need to. I'll stay here forever. Because it's a steady job. It's an acting job. I'd be happy with that. No issues for me. Carol, hi Potter Poppet. Astrid, hi Potter Poppet. Everyone say hello to Potter Poppet. Susie Suze. Potter Poppet. Arhen, do you... Oh, sorry, you do great. Ah, thank you. Sorry, I can't read. Get a drink. I have Malibu. Ooh, jealous. But we've got Malibu and Coke. I like a bit of Malibu. It's good. Although Malibu shots are not good. I remember doing Malibu shots a couple years back because they had nothing else to use for shots. They did shots of Malibu. Don't recommend that. Wasn't a good one, to be honest. Didn't go down well, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, generally, Malibu and Coke is good. Where am I to? I've missed it now. There we go. Hi, Carol Hearn. Hi, Astrid. Everybody saying hello to everybody in the chat. I love it. We'll have a little community in here. Everybody loves everybody. That's what we want. Real World Magic. Kayleigh, you're doing me a massive favour tonight because Laura's watching TV and I'm not interested. Well, I'm glad to keep you entertained while the wife is watching TV. What's she watching? What's she got going on? Rick, what soap would you want to be in? Any of them, Rick. Like, genuinely, any of the soaps. If Hollyoaks, EastEnders, Corrie or Emmerdale are watching the stream and you are missing a crazy-ass Welsh chick, look no further. I am here. I will do any job. Yeah, I'll even be cast as the fat chick. I don't mind. Generally, though, I do watch all those soaps I just named. Hollyoaks, Emmerdale, Corrie and EastEnders. I watch them all. And yeah, I love them. I'm one of those women that just sit and watch all the soaps all day long. So yeah, I would be in any of them. I think if I was going to have to choose like one, I did really want to be in Hollyoaks, especially when I was in like my late teens, early 20s. I really wanted to be in Hollyoaks because that's where all like the really beautiful people were. And I just thought to myself, oh, if I get to be on Hollyoaks, that means I'm a really beautiful person, right? Like by default, yeah, that makes me instantly beautiful to be on Hollyoaks. That makes sense, right? So yeah, I really wanted to be on Hollyoaks, but to be fair, I think probably at the moment I would want to be an Emmerdale. Emmerdale seems to be like, for me, the one I look forward to the most out of the four. I was like, oh, shush now, kids. Emmerdale is on. Quiet. Ooh, guys, I've said a few things, so I've lost my track again. There we go. You could go for... Oh, you could go and be Wurzel Gummidge like Doctor Who did. You trying to say something, Neil? Do you think I look like Wurzel Gummidge? That's not very nice. Although if you've seen the new version of Wurzel Gummidge, it looks weird. I'm not so sure about it. It's got like weird tassely things on its mouth, and I'm just like a bit off-putting, to be honest. But yeah, the original Wurzel Gummidge, I used to love it. Like, well, especially when I was little, I used to watch it all the time. And like good old Aunt Sally and all that. But yeah, the newer one is just a bit bizarre to me, to be honest. I haven't really like given it that much of a watch, but from the little sort of parts of the footage that I've seen, it just looks a bit like odd. I don't know, a bit random. Laura has Malibu and pineapple juice. Ooh, that is a very fruity cocktail. Why not? That sounds amazing. And I have cider. Good for you. I love it. Getting on the drinkies tonight. Why not indeed? Enjoy your Saturday night. Wish I could, but I'm on Slimming World and I've been really good this week. And I'm actually starting to feel like I've lost a bit of weight. I'm starting to notice it a bit in my clothing. So I'm going to like keep it going because, I mean, I've got... Can you see them? Yeah, you can see them. I've got Mikado. These are only like half a cent per stick. So I could literally eat this entire box right now and still be fully on plan. So that's happening as soon as I finish the live stream. I did actually have them here to kind of munch as I was live. But then I thought, oh no, that's rude to sit here munching while you guys are listening. And with the microphone as well, you guys probably be like hearing every single crunch I made. And that's not nice. Nobody wants to hear that. Potter Poppet, you know me well. Malibu and Coke it is. Ew, no, not Malibu shots. No, yeah, it doesn't go down the same way, Suze. It really doesn't. I'm all for Malibu and Coke, but shots of Malibu? No, I just remember it now. I'm like, no. Not for me. Astrid, which character would you like to play in the Harry Potter films? Oh, see, now I'm torn, right? Because I'd love to have like a real major part. Like I'd love to have been Hermione, right? Because obviously she's in every single film, in most of the scenes. She has like the most to do out of all like the girls. But then I think to myself, ooh, I probably would want to be Lavender just because she got to snog Rupert Grint. I'm not even lying about that. Like I would have gone for that role purely based on that fact that she gets to snog Rupert Grint. Yep. I would have loved to have been Luna as well. I probably would have played Luna, but I probably wouldn't have done half as good a job as Ivana did, because she was born to be Luna, to be fair. She just had that perfect look, the perfect voice. She was Luna, whereas I haven't quite got those same qualities. So as much as I'd love to have been Luna, I know I couldn't have been Luna, but I definitely could have been Hermione, and I definitely could have been Lavender. Like, that would have been an easy job. Being in love with Ron Weasley. Already there, love. Already there. Real World Magic. Laura's watching It's a Sin. Ooh, what is that? I've not heard of It's a Sin. What is that about? Do tell us. Share. That's great taste. I love it with that. Oh, you're on about the Malibu and pineapple. It sounds like a very fruity tipple. I'm loving that. Carol, we need a Telly Wizarding World series. We do. That's something we're definitely missing, is like a Harry Potter or a Wizarding World style like TV show, because that would be absolutely awesome. I think me and Neil actually were having this conversation the other day, weren't we, Neil, about like if Harry Potter was to be made into like a series, to have like all the books like bit by bit broken down into an actual series, so like you didn't miss out on any part of it. We both said that would be absolutely amazing, but for me, if it wasn't the original cast, it wouldn't have the same feel. But the original cast are obviously a lot older now, so they probably, well, they wouldn't be able to do it. It would just not work. But seeing someone else play those roles, for me, just would have been like, this is not the same Harry, Ron and Hermione. Don't like it. And then Neil said something about it being, if it was to be animated, that could be a good option, because they could still look like the original characters and just have voiceover actors. And I thought, well, that's not a bad idea. That would probably be a good way of doing it. But we definitely need something, don't we? We need Harry Potter or a Wizarding World type of series that kind of goes around the Harry Potter universe. That's what we need. It's just that it's halfway through and I don't know any of the characters. Oh, right, so whatever Laura's watching, you mean, yeah. Yeah, it's the thing sometimes, isn't it? When you come into a series like halfway through or partway through, you're like, what's going on? Who's this dude? Who's that dude? What did that guy just say? It's hard to kind of like catch up on it. Although my husband tends to do that a lot. Anthony comes in to like watch stuff with me, and I'll already be sat watching something, and he sits next to me, and he tells me all the time, like, oh, I don't like this program, I don't like this program, I don't like watching this program. And then he was sat next to me going, so who's that then? What's she doing? And is he married to her? And I'm like, you just sit here and watch it with me, because you tell me you're not bothered, and you tell me you don't want to watch it, and then you're asking me 10 tons of questions while I'm watching it. So just sit down and watch it with me. Carol, I did a video on that last week. Oh, yes, he did indeed. Go and check it out. Real World Magic. Go and check out Neil's video. Is it the one? Yeah, it's the same one in it where you say about like the rumours about the Harry Potter film coming out. That one, isn't it? Real World Magic Potter Poppet. Yes, it's nice. It is. It's a fruity cocktail. Fruity tipple. Carol, Real World Magic. Great minds think alike. Definitely. Astrid, Mikado. That's yummy. It's staring me in the face right now as well. I'm like, oh, I could just eat that right now. But I will wait till I finish my stream, because I can't sit here chumping and crunching into my microphone. You guys will not appreciate it. Like, for some people, that's like a fear, isn't it? Or not like a fear. What is it? Like a phobia of like hearing people like chew loudly. Like, people just don't like it. Oh, my dog's back. I'm gonna whinge. I should do Slimming World, but I'm noshing on a cream egg trifle. Oh my god, a cream egg trifle? What is this magic you talk of? Cream egg trifle. Like, is that actually a thing? That's not a typo, right? That's an actual thing. I love cream eggs. Cream eggs are amazing. Cream eggs are 9.5 cents. That piddly little egg that, like, they are these, probably about that big, right? Yeah. Piddly little egg that you get. And it's 9.5 cents. And you're only allowed 15 sins a day. So that's a lot of sins on one little egg. So, although if I was to have one, I do make it last. I kind of bite the top off and then scoop out the insides and then eat the rest of the chocolate afterwards. So I make a bit of a meal out of it. But generally, it goes down in 1 or 2 bites. Let's see. I want pineapple juice now with mine. Haven't had it in ages. See? Fancying it now. Send Matt down to the shops. Matthew, We want pineapple juice, please. Well, I don't, because I'm not allowed it, and I'm not with you. I'm in Wales. But Susie wants pineapple juice, please. Copperberg, rum, and Coke, I reckon. But I do like sleeping. See, I like Copperberg, but I'm trying to think which flavour it was that I like. It's only the strawberry and lime flavour that I'm like a real big fan of for Copperberg. And I'm not a big rum person. I don't drink rum personally. It's not one of my ones. Astrid, love your answer. Thank you. When Ivana was cast, I know my brain just went nope. Then I couldn't read that. The director said lots of people can play Luna, but only one girl was Luna. That's so true. She was literally born to do that part. Like, she was perfect in every way, shape, and form. She was lush. I love her. She's so lovely. I see her on like Instagram. I'm following her on Instagram, so I see every now and again she comes and does like a live and stuff and puts up like a few posts and stuff up there. And she's just such a lovely girl, so down to earth. I love her. I would love a series about the Marauders. Yeah, that would be a good series as well, I think. Or like, even if it was to do like a movie, like a spin-off movie, that would be a good idea as well. Again, there's a bloke on TikTok that does like Harry Potter sort of parodies in a way. And he's always James Potter. His character's persona is James Potter. And he does it so well. I'm like, my God, he actually does look like what James Potter would have looked like as a 20-year-old, you know, like a 20 to 25-year-old would have been, you know what I mean? So I think like if they were to do that, they definitely need to cast him as James and like get like all the other Marauders and like cast them all up. I think that would be absolutely amazing. You get to see what kind of troubles they got themselves into, how they made the Marauders map. That would be absolutely awesome. Astrid, I think most people would. Well, I'm missing what she said now. Oh yes, about the Marauders. Yes, I think I've seen that like suggestion a few times as well about people saying about we need like a film about the Marauders or we need a series about the Marauders. I think that definitely would be a popular choice to do that. Magic. Oh, sorry. Indeed it would be. Yes, Astrid. Real World Magic. Yeah, that's the video about the film too. Yeah, I thought it was. Potter Poppet. I have that phobia. Yeah, see? So it's a good job I didn't sit here like munching on me Mikados because Susie would be out of the building. Gone. Bye-bye. And we don't want that. We don't want that at all. Not liking people chewing is a form of dysphonia. Am I saying that right? Dysphonia. I think we picked up the trifle from Sainsbury's or might have been Asda, not sure. That sounds amazing. And it sounds to me like that's probably going to be a lot of sins. So I might have to have that on a cheat day or something. I'm due a cheat day next Monday. So I might see if I can find that. That sounds amazing. I'm not even going to lie. That literally sounds amazing. I'm just making sure I'm not getting extra. No. I thought it might be my Instagram. Like I did put on there for like people to ask me questions. So that just in case anyone pops any late questions on there, I can always answer them. But no, it is not. Potter Poppet. I love rum. He's like a pirate. Where's the rum gone? Why is the rum always gone? That's my really terrible impression of Johnny Depp playing Jack Sparrow. I had to think about that then. Cherry rum, Copperberg, is amazing with cherry coke, but I don't want the caffeine. Yeah, that's true. Caffeine this time of night, not always a good idea. Wait, Copperberg has done a rum? Potter Poppets, mine has just been blown. Mine was blown on the trifle. Potter Poppets has been blown on the Copperberg rum. Yeah, it's really nice. Potter Poppet, I need to try this. Oh, I said it right, thank God. Yep, I said it right. I'm happy about that then, as long as I said it right. Ooh. I'm gonna pop that down because I know, Neil. I know I said that right at the beginning. I noticed it. I was like, oh, it's because my roots go a little bit on like the yellowy or greenier side. So I get like this strip here, I don't know, here, and obviously then here, where my hair just goes a little bit greeny. Like the rest of it's really blue. Like, it doesn't always look it on here because like the colour's always off on here. So it kind of looks a little bit on the like the bluey grey kind of side. But generally it's really, really blue. But this part is really a bit on the green side. So it looks like crap. But I need to dye it again. I was going to do it just before the live stream, but I just kind of ran out of time. But yeah, it kind of disappears on the green screen. Makes it look like I've got like fake hair or a bald patch. I discovered a treacle spirit drink which tastes like caramel, really good with ginger ale. Oh wow, okay. That sounds intriguing. Tastes like caramel. Ooh, that sounds good actually. Sounds really nice. Ginger ale. I'm not a fan of ginger ale, see? Not a big one. My last video, my shoulder went slightly transparent. Did it? I didn't notice that. See, I'm quite useless sometimes in things like that. I don't always pick up on like little in like moments where things have gone wrong or. Ooh. Got my mess of a hair out. But yeah, I really do need to top up my blue hair dye because it's starting to go just a little bit, like it's starting to lose the colour in the ends, like right at the end. And then it's where it goes a bit green by there. I know what it's like to run out of time. That's why I'm going live tomorrow instead. Yeah. You had a crazy couple of hours leading up to your live, Neil. I was all set ready as well to watch you live. I was thinking, right, okay, so Neil's going live at 6. I get to watch that. Then I will start to get myself ready and sorted out for my own live. Evening sorted. And I also had the Masked Singer on as well while I was getting myself ready. So don't tell me who's been unmasked. If you guys know who's been unmasked and who was who, because I've got the end taped ready to go downstairs and watch it after the live because I only got to watch so much of it before I had to come up here. So yeah, don't tell me. But yeah, so kind of had like my evening planned. I was like, right, Neil's going live at 6. The Masked Singer was started at 7, so I know that Neil normally finishes around that time anyway. So I was going to watch that, and then I was going to come on and do my own live. And then Neil messaged me and was like, yeah, I'm probably not going to get to go live tonight. So I was like, oh no, my whole evening's been ruined. Just to make you feel extra guilty. Joking. No, it's fine, honestly. I'm looking forward to it tomorrow now, so that'll be fun. Carol, the only drink with rum that I enjoy is a pina colada. If you like pina colada and getting caught in the ring, do. If you're not into yoga. I think that's the right words anyway. Rick, with all this alcohol talk, it's like we're in the 3 broomstick. Haha, who's round? It's yours, Rick. Come on. I want a better beer. Sort it out. Carol, yeah, that's okay, but I'm not too keen on that. I prefer rum and coke. Rum and coke. Now, again, I'm not a big rum person. Rum is not one of my drinks, to be honest. No. I've been told that The Masked Singer is good, but I've never seen it. Yeah, you should give it a go, Neil, because like I've kind of come into it. I think it was halfway through the last season I came into it. And I was like, what is this show? Like, why is it entertaining? Like, this is crazy. Like, what's going on? And then, like, 2 episodes in, I was like, okay, yeah, I'm hooked. Like, I want to know who's in these bloody masks. So, yeah, I think I know who some of them are. But I won't say just in case one of you correct me and then you tell me who it is. And then I'm mad. But, yeah, I think I've got my guesses on a couple of them. But yeah, I actually find it quite difficult. I'm not that like up on my celebrities. Like I know like the main celebrities or like some main celebrities, but when they start talking about like footballers, I'm like, who's this dude? What's that? I have no idea who this person is. And they go about like older people, like older actors or older singers, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know who that is either. So I'm a bit crap really at trying to guess, but I do enjoy it though. It's a really good program. Oh dear me. I don't think Anthony's watching because I have yet to be given a drink, so he's getting an eye poke when I go back downstairs. Number 2, and I've lost myself. Real World Magic. I really like Cinnamon, Jägermeister, and Monster. Wow, okay. That sounds intriguing. I've never tried any of that. Well, I've tried Jägermeister, I'm lying. I've tried Jägermeister, and I've tried Monster, but not together. I don't think. But yeah, cinnamon Jägermeister. That sounds like it'd be quite harsh. Is that not harsh? I'm not a big cinnamon kind of person. Carol, I would be very happy to meet up at the Three Broomsticks. Yeah, let's all go for a drink in the Three Broomsticks. Why not? Boomsticks, broomsticks. Let's all go meet up in the Three Broomsticks and someone give me water because clearly I've had too much to drink already. Real World Magic. I've been told. Oh, I've gone. Hang on, I've jumped myself there a little bit. There we go. Carol, I'm there. I'll save you a table. Save us all a seat. Astrid, I don't drink rum, only white wine. See, I do like a bit of white wine, to be fair. I'm not a rum person. I like white wine and I like rosé. I don't like red wine. Red wine's yucky. But yeah, I definitely would have a white wine over a rum. So I'm with you, Astrid. Me. I don't know what you mean. Sorry, Kayleigh. I've got another real or fake that I found today that never would have been in time. Oh god, I can't talk today. That would never have been time to put in, so not all bad. Exactly. Everything happens for a reason. I completely butchered up what you typed, but yeah. I do enjoy like watching your live streams. I genuinely enjoy watching your live streams. So I'm a little bit gutted that you couldn't do it today, but that's okay because I know you'll do it tomorrow and it'll be just as good tomorrow as it would have been today. So, and that's great that you've got something additional to pop in as well. So that's always good. I think Robin is the JLS guy. Ooh, JLS, really? Because I was thinking, oh yeah, that Austin Merrygood. He was from JLS, right? Because I've heard that rumour. And seeing like the evidence to back that rumour up, I think it is too. So we'll have to wait and see. But I know that Sheridan Smith has been rumoured to be Sausage. So, and I think that's probably a decent run as well. I think that's probably right. But also, we shall see. I don't know who's been unmasked today, see, so. Real World Magic. Rick, I've no clue who any celebrities are. So yeah, you'd be rubbish at this game then. Because it is literally like a person in a full-blown costume, like walking into Disney kind of style costume, head and like fully costumed up, so you can't see anything. Their talking voices are distorted, so you can't hear how they actually sound when they talk. And then obviously then when they sing, you have to guess who is inside the costume. And they give you a lot of like hints and stuff, but sometimes the hints just confuse you more and you're like, what? I have no clue what you're talking about anymore. Most ain't these days. Well, celebrities, I know. The word celebrity is a very widely used word these days. Like, anyone can be a celebrity. It's crazy. Let me grab my iPad, then I can type faster. Honestly. Yeah, I will be there in the Three Broomsticks. Yeah. We're all in the Three Broomsticks now. I have to like change my background for like next time I do this. We'll all have like a Three Broomsticks background. Should we do that? That'd be really funny. We'll have a day off being in the common room. Carol, I prefer country wines made with other fruits. Ooh, that sounds nice. Like elderberry, banana wine, or peaches. Wow, that sounds really yummy. I want to try those ones. They sound yum. Should make a Potter one with death masks. Yeah, they should do that actually. Because I don't know, like I thought from the last series when they talked about like the costumes and stuff that they had, I thought that they got to come up with their own characters. But then someone was unmasked last week, and I can't remember what his name is now, but someone was unmasked last week, and then they went on this morning to talk about their experience on the show, and they said it was they had the choice between either the seahorse costume or the Bush Baby costume, and they chose the Bush Baby one. And I was like, oh, do you not get to like say, okay, well, I would like to be a robot, and then they build a costume around that? That's what I thought they did, but apparently not. Apparently they have the costumes there, and you go, okay, I want to be that one, or I want to be that one. I didn't realise that that was the case. I thought they got to pick whatever character they wanted to be, and then the costume was kind of built around them. But I don't know. Carol, yes, Three Broomsticks background. Okay, I'm going to see if I can do that. That shouldn't be a problem. Like, my husband does this anyway for me, because I'm useless at technology, to be honest. But yeah, I'm going to see if I can find a 3 broomsticks background that I can use for next week. Let's all go to the pub and have a pint. We can't do it in real life, so we'll do it in the live stream. Why not? Sounds like fun. I'm really thirsty now, I'm not even going to lie. That sounds awesome. Maybe we could change like the backgrounds up every so often, have like a themed night. Because obviously most of the time I do the Ravenclaw like common room background because I'm a Ravenclaw and that's kind of generally what makes sense to me. But every now and again we could go to the pub. Maybe we could chill out in Hagrid's hut one evening. That would be fun. Hagrid's hut is awesome. What other places could we hang out in? Ooh, Anthony's here. Make me a drink, please. Love you. I'm so thirsty. Not even gonna lie. Astrid, I have to go. Thanks for the chat. You're welcome, my lovely. Thank you for joining us on the live stream. Have a good evening. Hopefully see you very, very soon. Faith Evans, Anthony, get Kayleigh a drink. Yes, do as you're told. Faith has spoken. Hello, Faith. I think you're new to the chat, so hello. How are you? Telling my husband to get me a drink. I like it. Chop, chop. Poor hubby. Poor hubby. I am just going to double check if I've had any more questions submitted, which I don't think I have. So that's okay though, it's not a problem. My phone is having a moment though. Ooh, hiccups. Ooh, hiccups. Ah, sorry. Laugh out loud, you so funny. Ta-ta, Carol. See you later, lovely. Bye-bye. Thank you for joining in. Hey, peeps. I'm back in the room. I've not missed anything, though. No, you've not. You really haven't. You're okay. Just me yammering on as usual. And I've got a little fan on and it just keeps blowing my strands of hair into my face. I'm like... I don't know what I'm talking about. Ooh, new video is coming up. I have a video coming up now on Monday. Yes, Monday. No, Monday's video. I'm lying. It's not a Monday. I don't have a Monday video. I have a Wednesday video. Why was I thinking Monday? I don't know. Wednesday, I have a video coming out all about Noble Collection items. Now, I wanted to do a video on Noble Collection items for a little while. Because most of the items that you buy from Noble Collection are beautiful, stunning, amazing pieces of movie replicas, are just gorgeous, right? But, and here's the but, I have seen a few that I wanted to buy and then I look at them more and I'm like, I don't like it for a few different reasons, depending on which one I'm talking about. There's a couple different reasons why I'm not a fan of some of the items that is on sale at Noble Collection. Now, I wanted to do this video, but I didn't want it to come across as like a bashing video. I never want to seem like I'm making fun of anything or that I think something is not worth something. But I kind of just wanted to put out my opinions because some of the items I've seen on Noble Collection, whilst beautiful, have just some little parts of them that just don't appeal to me for various different reasons. So I have that video coming out. I've filmed it, I've edited it, it's kind of loaded up, ready to go on Wednesday. So yeah, if you are interested in seeing the kind of items from Noble Collection that I'm not going to be rushing to go out and buy anytime soon because of various reasons, and what those various reasons may be, then yeah, definitely pop by on Wednesday. I think it's gone up for 2 o'clock on Wednesday. So that video will be coming out and you can see what items that I'm not a particular fan of and why. So that should be good, I think. Dang it, network issues. Ooh, is it me or you? I don't know. But yeah, that's the video I've got coming up on Wednesday. I've also got the Harry Potter backstories, life stories, whatever you want to call them. I've got a new one of those coming up very soon as well. They take me a while sometimes, so I try and do as much research into the backgrounds as I possibly can on like various different characters. This time round, I've got Professor Lupin coming up. So similarly to how I did the Dolores Umbridge and the Professor McGonagall videos, I've got a Professor Lupin or Remus Lupin video coming up. Hopefully, if not the end of this week, it'll be next week. I've got that coming up. And also I've got a box coming from Geek Gear very soon, hopefully. I know Susie got hers either today or yesterday. She would have had hers because her video went up today. So, yeah, I've got that video coming up as soon as that box comes. So that's the Valentine's Day limited edition box from Geek Gear. That one I'm very intrigued by. The hints are very... I don't know how to describe them. They're confusing, to be honest. They're not really hints. They're more of like teasers, but you don't really know what they're teasing. You're like, I don't know what this is all about. So yeah, I'll see if I got the hints actually on my phone. I can just describe them to you because I can't remember off the top of my head now what they are. Let me see. Okay, so the hints are lavender. So we've got like sprigs of lavender. Oh, thank you. Yeah, no problem. Thank you. Hubby just brought me a drink. One sec. Yeah, so the hints are for the Valentine's box, a sprig of lavender. So I'm thinking it's going to be something like lavender brown in this box. Then there are snowflakes with people dancing, like in dresses and stuff. So I'm thinking obviously that has to be your ball themed. And then we've got what I can only assume is Dumbledore. I mean, I don't know if I can show you this on screen. Yes and no. So that's the Dumbledore. You can kind of see it there. So that's Dumbledore hint. And then that's what I'm assuming is a your ball themed hint. And then the lavender hint. There you go. There you go. So yeah. I mean, they are hints. Like, it is kind of giving you a bit of an indication about what you're going to get, but also at the same time giving you no indication of what you're going to get. So I'm very intrigued to see what is inside this box. I have no idea, because obviously it's supposed to be like a Valentine's Day box. So it's supposed to be like all different aspects of love within the wizarding world. I don't know what Dumbledore equates to. Like, what would be the hint for Dumbledore in a Valentine's Day box? You know what I mean? Like, what is that going to be? I couldn't even imagine what that's going to be. The Yule Ball, obviously that could be a number of different things. The Yule Ball, that could just be, well, it could be a number of things, to be fair. And then the Sprig of Lavender. Now, I can't remember who I was talking to. I think it would have been Alas Earwax that I was talking to a couple days ago. She's one of my patrons. And we were talking in, like, I've got like a Patreon only group chat, so we were talking in there, and I think she said something along the lines of that sweetheart necklace that Lavender gives to Ron for Christmas. It's just like a little golden heart with an arrow through it. So then maybe we'll get like a replica of that. Now that would be awesome. That would be really, really cool to get. So that's a really, really good sort of idea. If that's in the box, then I'm all for it. So that would be intriguing to see. But yeah, with the Yule Ball, it could literally be a number of things. And with Dumbledore, I have no idea. So if you guys have any ideas what those could be, then give me your guesses below. Let's have a little, see if anyone else can come up with anything. Because I am stumped. I'm not even lying. Normally, I'm fairly good at, like, venturing some kind of guess as to what these hints could be. But yeah, with those ones, I've just got no clue. My network is having problems. Oh no, I'm back on my phone. Oh, is it working better on your phone then? Hope so. Rick, yay, Lupin. Yes, Lupin is going to be my next subject for a backstory. So I'm really, really intrigued to do his backstory because we don't really get to hear a lot of it, to be fair. So I'm very intrigued. I'm very, very excited to do that one. Real World Magic. I've got a real or fake video sort of showing Noble Collection versus Wish. Ooh, have you? I'm intrigued. That's not up. Is that up yet or not? Because I don't remember seeing that one. So if it's not up yet, then I look forward to it. And if it is up, then send me the link later on because I haven't seen it and I want to. So yeah, definitely. And then I've got a real magic video where I look at a real spell book. Some really weird stuff in that video. Cool. I'm intrigued. Again, is that one? That one's not up yet either. No, because yeah, I don't know. Is that up yet? I don't know. If it is, then I said again, like pop it into like a message for me, and I will go and have a nosy because I thought I'd seen most, if not all, of your videos, and I don't remember that. So. Little bit of the day. Hi, hello, how are you? Welcome to the live stream. Thank you for joining us. Real World Magic. Hi, little bit of the day. Big fan, say my name. Oh gosh. I think I'm gonna really butcher that. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm so sorry. Oh gosh. Abhish. Yeah, I can't say it. Sorry. I'm really, really sorry. I'm not good with like pronouncing even like easy names, let alone difficult names. So sorry. Real World Magic. The main thing I don't like about the Harry Potter subscription boxes is that they're normally so female targeted. I don't want pins, necklaces, earrings, soap, you know? Yeah, that is kind of an issue. I do agree with you there, Neil. I'm not gonna lie. There's been numerous times in subscription boxes where I've got very feminine-ish products. Like lotions and potions and things like that. I mean, not like potions like Harry Potter potions. I mean like lotions and potions. Obviously in Geek Gear's last year's boxes, we got a charm for a bracelet. And obviously a lot of men were like, well, what are we supposed to do? I don't want to wear a bracelet. That's not appealing to me. So it is an issue that I think subscription boxes in general need to look at to how they can kind of appeal to both male and females, because I think a lot of males get put off buying the boxes purely because there's certain items in them that are just not catered to them. So I do feel quite bad actually in that sense that a lot of the like a lot of the items aren't really based for males, which is kind of sad to be fair. But I mean, it depends with pins, I suppose, because like pins, I mean, it might not just be like your thing for a pin, but you might find other men that do enjoy pins and collect pins. Because I know a couple that do generally collect. I know a couple of men that make pins and collect pins. So it's just down to personal taste, I suppose. And it depends on the design of the pin as well. Because I mean, the pin we got in Geek Gear's box this month, although it's blue, it's still very feminine looking. It's obviously a heart with R and L written inside of it. So it's still quite girly in a way. So I do see what you mean. A little bit of the day. Hi, today is my birthday. Well, happy birthday to you. Many happy returns. Real World Magic. The video is out on Wednesday. Cool. Okay, so I'll watch that then when that comes out. Marvelous. Can't wait. Rick, release your inner drag queen. I can't remember who I was talking to the other day about drag queens. Oh, it was Ricky from I can't even talk now. Witchcraft and Wizardry Boutique. Why wouldn't that come out of my brain? My brain just went, nope. You're gonna look an idiot on your live stream. Nope. Yeah, I was talking to Ricky from Witches and Wizards. I can't even talk again. Ignore me. I was talking to Ricky the other day about drag queens. And he was saying about like, because I didn't think women could do it. See, I thought that was like primarily like a male job to be a drag queen. But he said, no, that is not the case. There are female drag queens. They're actually called bio queens because you're biologically a woman and biologically a queen. So women can do it apparently. And I was blown away by that because I thought, my God, I didn't think. Did anybody hear that? That literally scared the crap out of me. Like, did anybody hear that? Like, please tell me you heard that, because otherwise it looks like I just lost my shit for no reason. Oop, and I just swore. It's windy, and it's whistling through the window next to me. Is my window open? No, if it's open, I can't see. I've got like a, because I'm in my bedroom, which is the attic, and our wall here slides down like slanted, and so my window's on like a angle, and I can't see if it's open or not. But I literally wet myself then. Not literally. Where am I to? Happy birthday. It's my uncle's birthday today, but he's been unconscious for 4 weeks. Don't read the... Yeah, That's why. Oh, that's absolutely awful. I'm really sorry to hear that. My great auntie actually passed away day before yesterday. Or was it yesterday? No, it was yesterday. Yesterday morning, we lost my great auntie, and it's really, really sad. My grandfather is his sister, obviously, is devastated. My mum is devastated. I'm really, really gutted as well. She was such a lovely lady. We were really close when we were little. Well, when I was little. So yeah, it's really, really sad, but it's kind of something we have to kind of get used to at the minute. As harsh as that seems, it's the way of the world at the moment, isn't it? I think we all heard it. Did you hear the wind? Like, I literally wet myself. Again, not literally, but I literally wet myself. And you heard me swear. Sorry. It's a good job I'm not monetized right now, because I would be demonetized very, very quickly. So I would like to be monetized one day, so I need to like sort myself out for when I do get monetized, if ever I get monetized, because at the minute I'm quite far away from that kind of goal, but I would like to be one day. Hopefully my uncle will be awake tomorrow. He had a, oh girl, again with the big words. Is that a, no, I can't even say it. Tracheostomy today, and he seems to be doing better now. Oh, that's good though. At least he's doing better. So glad to hear that. Ooh, Instagram's going off. Is it a question for me? What do you want, Instagram? It literally could be anything on Instagram, but I'm wanting to check it just in case it was a question that's coming through. No, it's not. Well, that's a shame. There we go. Anyway, I literally jumped a mile when that blinking wind went. Rick, hope so. Sending healing thoughts. Yeah, definitely sending healing thoughts. It's so sad. It really is. This whole situation is just crap. It really, really is. Ooh, excuse me. Sorry, that was really bad. Real World Magic. Just keep up the live streams. You'll get more subs and watch time. This is honestly one of the best channels. Oh, thank you, Neil, so much. You always flatter me when you say that. That's really, really lovely. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to grow my channel. I mean, obviously, I'm not solely motivated to be monetized for this channel. Like, this channel to me is something that I can do, it's a bit of fun for me. It's something that keeps me occupied. I like to plan videos and like film the videos and edit the videos. I'm actually really into editing as well. Like, I really love the editing side of it. I wish I was better, but I do love to edit. And it's just something that kind of, because I've always been into like performing arts and like acting and singing and things like that. So it's kind of like a little bit of a way of me feeling like I'm doing something along those lines. It kind of feels like I've got my own little TV show. And it also means that I get to talk Harry Potter stuff with fellow Harry Potter fans, because I don't really have an awful lot of hardcore Harry Potter fans in my life. I've got people that have seen the films, have read the books, enjoy the films, enjoy the books, have gone to the studio tours. But then I start talking, they're like, oh, so you're that into Harry Potter? I didn't realise, like, sorry. And they want out because they're like, yeah, you're crazy. But it just gives me another platform to kind of talk to other people about Harry Potter, and I get response like from it. You know what I mean? It's nice. But it would be nice to be monetized one day and to do well with it. But if it doesn't happen, then it's not the end of the world. I've still got a really lovely little community in my channel as we speak. You know, I've got a couple patrons that are really, really lovely, and we have great chats and they give me like advice and stuff. Obviously, Neil, you are one of them. So yeah, it's definitely one of those things that I really, really enjoy. And I would love to get to the monetized part one day. But it's not the main thing that motivates me, to be honest. So it's not a big deal if I don't. Tracheostomy. Is that right? Tracheostomy? Have I said that right now? Oh dear, I can't tell if I've got hiccups or gassiness. Thanks, Rick. Oh yeah, for the sending healing thoughts. Definitely. My dog went ape the first time the wind whistled through the tunnel under my first floor. It was a traffic tunnel to the car park. Weird architecture. That is weird architecture. I'm very intrigued by that. If you like editing so much, edit mine. I'll give it a go. Why not? I know. Like I said, I just wish I was better at it. I really do. Like, I'm very, very minimalistic on how I edit my videos and how I do them. But I would love to have like a proper course. Like, because I'm not very good at, like, if I've got an editing program in front of me and you just sit me in front of it and go, right, okay, edit and do this crazy stuff, I'd be like, how do I do it? But if someone's to sit next to me and say, right, okay, this is how you do this effect, or this is how you do this such and whatever, I'm very, like, I can learn that very, very easily. But I do need someone to sit beside me and go, right, this is how you do it, before I can then go ahead and do it. You know what I mean? So I'm not massively great at editing. I wish I was better, but for what I need to edit with, I do a decent enough job, I think. I hope. Yeah, people like Harry Potter, but we are into Harry Potter. Potter. Yeah, that's the thing, innit? Because you'll find a lot of fans of Harry Potter like Harry Potter and will go to the studio tour and have a nice day. But then you have people like myself, Neil, Susie, Potter Poppet, that take it to another level. We are crazy, but we love it, and it's fine. Because like my dad tells me all the time, he's like, 32 now, shouldn't you be like out of Harry Potter by now? I'm like, no, I should not. Why can't you just accept my love of Harry Potter and just get over it? So yeah. Ew, what's going on this side? So I've got two screens open, so one of them just moved while the other one didn't, so I was curious about what was going on over there. To be fair, monetization is crap. Yeah, I've heard that, to be honest. I've heard that it's not as great as people think. They think like they're going to get monetized and instantly start earning hundreds of thousands of pounds overnight, and it's just not the way it works. So it's, like I said, it's a nice thing. I think I was told as well that when you get monetized, YouTube pushes your videos that little bit more. So your videos get seen by a little bit more people than it would have done had you not been monetized. How true that is, I don't know. But that's what I was told. So I would like to be monetized for that purpose, to be able to get my videos out there a bit more and to get them seen by more people, hopefully bring more people in. And yeah, but generally, I'm not that fussed if I'm not monetized. I would just like to reach a nice circle of Harry Potter fans that we can talk to, that enjoy my videos, and yeah, just that's basically what motivates me. As long as I'm enjoying it, that's all really that matters, and obviously you guys as well. But I wouldn't want to do YouTube because I have to do YouTube. I wouldn't want to like push myself into doing a video that I didn't really want to do. I kind of tend to film what I find interesting, what I want to listen to, what I want to hear, things like that, you know what I mean? Yep, you got it right. And I get gassy too, to be honest. Yeah, I'm drinking pop as well, which isn't a great idea to be doing whilst I'm live streaming, but yeah, what can you do? I was thirsty. Laura's buying me a loop deck editor module, twirly knobs, because Virgin Balloons cancelled my flight. Ah, what a git. It was your Christmas present from 2019. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's the thing, mind, isn't it? Obviously, with all flights and things being cancelled and holidays being cancelled. My parents were supposed to go to somewhere in America. I don't know where, because they go to different parts of America. They've been all over the place, to be fair to them. But they've been to several different places in America. So I've lost track of which one they were supposed to be going to this time round. I know they were supposed to go to Poland at some point as well, and that got cancelled because of so yeah, it's crap. Monetization is not the way to make money. Patreons and memberships are the way to go, or if you really want more money, start an Etsy shop and tell your fans about it. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, Etsy's got its like upsides and downsides for me. Like, I was selling on Etsy. I was doing customized shoes. And I loved doing them. I loved making them, but Etsy kind of changed its rules more recently, and they take a hefty chunk of your profit margin out of for their fees. And it just got to a point where I was like, you know what is the point? Like, what am I paying? Because you pay like a monthly fee to be on Etsy, then they take a percentage of your sale, each sale you get. And then sometimes you get hit with another fee you have to pay. I can't remember exactly what it was now because I haven't been on Etsy for a while now. And I was just like, hang on a minute. Like, are you making this shit because... Not allowed to swear. Are you making this stuff because you're taking more money than I am right now? Like, this is ridiculous. Like, why are you taking such a chunk of my change when you've done nothing, really? I've done all the hard work. I've pushed it. I've made it. I've, like, advertised it. You've just provided me with a platform to sell it on. So, yeah, I'm not a big fan of Etsy anymore, sadly. I am laggy, I think. I've actually just realised on here I've got less comments than on this side. I thought I was weird that I watched the live streams. Didn't it? Hang on. Let me refresh you. Can I refresh you? Because it's harder to read on this side. It's smaller, so... I thought I was weird that I watched the live streams the following day because I produce shows that I wish other people would make for me. Yeah, that's the thing, like... Sorry, my brain is just not working. Yeah, I think like the most important part of being like a YouTuber is to make content that A, you enjoy yourself, because if you're not enjoying it, then no one's going to enjoy watching you. B, that you have an audience for, because obviously at the end of the day you want people to watch your videos, so you need to have like a specific audience that you're aiming for them to watch what you're doing. And I think as long as you're enjoying your own content, if you're a fan in, like, obviously with Harry Potter, for example, obviously I'm a massive Harry Potter fan, so I do Harry Potter videos because it makes me happy. I know what I'm talking about for the most part, and I have fun while I'm doing it, so it makes for an interesting watch, hopefully, normally, for other people to watch. So there's no point in me making something that I'm not all that interested in, because then you're not going to be interested in it, because you can see how not interested I am, you know what I mean? So that's what I think is the best way forward for a YouTuber, is to make content that you enjoy, you love, and that you find interesting, and then put that out there, because then other people will find it interesting and fun. So that's what I think is the best thing to do. I'm definitely lagging because this conversation part here has not moved, and this one's going off. So how is that working? Why is it not working? Natalie Ann Clark. Hi all. Hi Natalie, how are you? Welcome to the live stream. Sorry that I've missed your comment, but this literally hasn't moved for a minute, so I don't know why that's doing that, or not doing that, to be fair. Real World Magic. My love potion sold 13 yesterday. That is moving so well. That is amazing. I'm so pleased for you. Like, do you not get annoyed at like the fees though? How much fees do they take off you? Because I was getting a lot of fees, and that's one of the reasons why I came off it. Rick, I make thousands on my fans only page. Sick joke. Do you know, that'd be well funny if that was true though. Oh my god. My husband said the other day about like OnlyFans, and he was again completely joking, but he was like, oh, I could just love to have like just a little extra cash, to have like a bit of play with. Let's start an OnlyFans. I'm like, no, we got no chance. Nobody wants to see that, trust me. Real World Magic, Rick URL. Let's all go have a goosey gander at his fans only page. This chat is taking a turn for the weird, to be fair. Why not? Oh, excuse me. Yeah, this chat is still not working. I don't know why, so I'm having to go over here. So sorry about the side of my face, everyone. Real World Magic. I don't ever pay for advertising on Etsy nowadays. I paid $164. I advertised and sold £3.40's worth of stuff. No profit, no turnover. That's horrendous. Like, literally ridiculous. You pay all that money to advertise your stuff, and you barely make enough for a Burger King. You know what I mean? Like, that's ridiculous. Paraphrase. I make stuff I enjoy watching, so I do watch it. Oh yeah. That's true. I always tend to like watch my videos back, because I want to make sure that I did do a good enough job at it. I kind of like watch it as if I'm watching someone else's YouTube channel, just to make sure that I've not done anything wrong. And if just make sure, because sometimes I'll miss like an editing issue. I miss it when I'm editing, and I put it up and I watch it back to just make sure that that editing is okay, that there's nothing that I've missed out on, or there's something that I've not edited right. By that point it's like way too late, so I don't know what the point in that is. I really don't, but I do tend to watch back my own videos just to make sure that they are okay, and just to kind of watch it, because I do find whatever I'm talking about like intriguing. So I'm like, okay, let's just listen to that again. Who doesn't want to listen to their own self-talk? I'm trying to find people for a new segment on my show called Cups and Saucers, or Sorcerers. That's intriguing. What is that all about? I'm very, very intrigued. What is this you talk of? Cups and Sorcerers. That's a very clever pun. I like it. I like it a lot. But I do need to know more. Press F5. Okay, I'll press F5. If it blows everything up, I'm not going to be... I pressed F5. I pressed F5. Nothing happened. No, nothing happened, literally. Nope. It's still stuck. Although Natalie's comment has come up, but the rest of it that I can see on here is not. So when Natalie says hi all, I can see that on this now, but I can see way more over here. A turn for the weird. It's been weird for ages. That's very true. Generally, if you come onto my videos or live streams, they are generally weird. So apologies for my weirdness, for my awkwardness. It is me, sadly. The fees are mad, but I build it into the cost. I've also found a cheaper courier, so that's good. Oh, that's good then. That's not too bad, to be fair. I was just finding it like stupid like prices. Like I remember the last but one sale I made was an American lady had bought a pair of my shoes, and like the amount Etsy charged me for that sale, it would have meant that I was minus profit by the time I'd shipped them and, you know, made the shoes and everything. I was actually minus profit, and to me that was just like a nah, I'm done. Like, can't be asked with this absolutely anymore. Like, it's just rubbish. So I came off it. It was like there was other reasons as well. I was in a slightly off place at that time. It was just before we moved. We had a lot going on. Like the pandemic kind of lurked at that point as well. So it was like a mixture of things really that I kind of stopped doing it for. But when that last but one sale came in that literally was minus figures, I was just like, oh, you know what, this is just not worth it anymore. Kayleigh, that's what I do. I watch it like I'm watching someone else. Sometimes I even go to the chat and then realise I'm not live because I'm watching you. The thing it is sometimes you're like, oh yeah, no, actually I'm me. I shouldn't be like having a chat with myself. Cups and Sorcerers is a cup of tea with magical people, psychics, paranormal investigators, wizards, magicians. That sounds awesome. I'm not even gonna lie. Sorry, I was slightly distracted then because all of a sudden this chat has gone poof. Nice of you to join us, chat. Only took you like half an hour. What is going on? Strange, strange, strange. All I'm going to say. Real World Magic. Rick, I know, it's nutty. Natalie and Clark. All the best people are a bit weird. That is so true. That is really, really true. I think it was on, what's it called? Alice in Wonderland, where they say, you're totally mad, but all the best people are. This is very true. Very true. Yeah, you need to charge international postage. Yes, well, I do. I put an international postage thing on there, but they just took, because they were taking a percentage of my sale, then a percentage of my postage, and charging me as well for the overall sale. So it was like I was getting like 3 charges all on one sale. And by that point, then I was like minus figures. I'm like, what? Like, why is like why am I even bothering? Like, literally. So yeah, I didn't bother, to be honest. I just stopped. Well, I didn't just stop. I sort of decided that I wasn't going to do anything more. I finished up all my orders that I had outstanding, and I was doing it on like Facebook as well. So I was selling on Facebook as well as Etsy. and the difference in pricing from my Etsy shops to my Facebook shops, because it was just ridiculous, because PayPal fees were the absolute minimal fee and Etsy fees were just stupid. So of course I had to charge more on Etsy than I did on Facebook, but I was still earning more on Facebook even though the prices were less. So it was stupid to me. Real World Magic, Natalie. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, it is. All the best people are daft. Yeah, but I pressed... Neil says that because I pressed F5, that's why it's come up. But it literally took like 10 minutes after I pressed F5, and I pressed it twice, for it to then go, we're in now. Hello. It's just such a delayed reaction. Rick, sounds good idea, Magic. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? That sounds like a really cool idea. I'm really intrigued by that, and I would definitely watch that. That sounds really, really cool. It's a little bit like, it just reminds me, I don't know why, but it has, it's just given me the thing from Ghostbusters. I think it's Ghostbusters 2, where, is it Bankman or Bankman? I can never remember. Where he's doing like he's like hosting a show where he talks to like people that were abducted by aliens or paranormal people and things like that. That's just kind of giving me that vibe. So that would be cool though. I would definitely watch that. Real World Magic, sack off Etsy postage and use another courier. I'll message you with details, remind me. Okay, no problem. We'll have a little look into that. I have kind of taken like a sidestep from selling shoes at the moment because I just, especially with like homeschooling and everything that's been kind of going on at home, I'm just not finding the time to do things much anymore. So I would like to get back into doing it in the near future, but I'm not in an immediate rush to, if you get me. So I do really, really enjoy making the shoes. It's just when it kind of takes over everything else, it's just not as fun then. Because I kind of like want to put more time and effort into my YouTube channel, because I went into like a little bit of a funk a couple of weeks ago, I think it was now, that I kind of wasn't posting like as often as I was supposed to, and I wasn't posting on the days that I was supposed to post. So it kind of went a bit higgledy-piggledy for a little bit, and I kind of just wanted to make sure that my main focus is this channel, because this is what I want to be doing more than everything else. I want to be focusing on my channel. So that's kind of where I'm at the moment. I'm not in a massive rush to jump back into it. But to be honest, at the beginning especially of my channel, selling my shoes was kind of funding this channel, if you know what I mean. So like every time I'd sell a pair of shoes, I'd buy a subscription box, and it would work out like that. So at the moment, I'm not really earning anything, A, because I'm furloughed, and B, because I'm not selling shoes. So my funds have dwindled a little bit, so I haven't really been doing a lot of hauls lately or buying like Noble Collection items, because I just don't quite have the money there. So I do miss that part of it. Obviously, it was helpful in the sense of like having money to buy, you know, merchandise or do a haul video or do a subscription box video. So it was helping in that sense. Oh yeah, I'm thinking more like a video chat though. Yeah, well, like I said, it still sounds awesome to me. But that when you said that, that's instantly where my brain went. It was like, Ghostbusters, when they were talking to that woman that was on about she got abducted by aliens or something. I can't remember exactly how the conversation went now, but I remember her saying that she was abducted by aliens. So it does sound like an awesome idea, to be fair. Really, really cool. And obviously you can't do like face-to-face conversations at the moment anyway, so you'd have to do it like video chat, I would imagine. So sounds good to me. I'm making a few videos tomorrow just so I can focus on university work. Yeah, of course, you've got university work going on as well, haven't you? You've got so much going on. Oh my gosh. How do you find time to do it all? See, I get super stressed. Like, my brain is one of those brains that if I've got too much on my plate, my brain just shuts down. It goes, nope, you're not doing anything now. You're just going to sit there and moan because you're too stressed. Nothing's going on. So I've kind of got to keep a minimum like stuff going on in my head to be able to focus on something. Like, I've explained this so many times to like my husband. Like, when I've got so much going on, because I suffer with anxiety as well, it feels like there's a tornado in my brain that goes around and around and around. And sometimes it goes very slowly. It's nice and slowly. And I can focus on everything that I've got going on in my brain. I'm like, okay, yep, I've got to do this. And tomorrow I've got to do that. That's okay. And then you'll add something else into it. And I'm like, okay. And it gets a little bit faster. and it makes it just a little bit harder to add to like what I've got to do, remembering things and what everything's going on. And then if I add a couple more things in, it just goes around and to the point where it's like this, and I can't focus on anything, so my brain just goes, nope, you're done for today, no go. So yeah, that's basically how my head works. So it's very frustrating, very annoying, because I want to be able to just do everything that I need to do and just get on with it. But sometimes my brain literally just goes, nope, not happening. Sorry. I've just been dumped on again, more assignments for my mastership. Oh, what annoying. So annoying. Super annoying. Although I do want to go back to school. I'm not going to lie. I was thinking about this the other day. Because like at the minute I'm a waitress, and whilst that's fine, it's a decent enough job. I have fun while I'm there. I work with some great people. But it's not like really where I want to be in my life. Like I don't want to be like in my late 50s, approaching like retirement, hopefully. And be thinking to myself, oh, I've kind of wasted my life. I've not really done something that I'm really passionate about. So I was thinking the other day about what kind of things I actually do want to do with my life. Bearing in mind I'm 32 now, so I need to sort this shit out. Oh God, I keep swearing. Stop swearing. I need to sort myself out and really focus on where I want to be in my life. And I keep going back to working in play schools, which I just realised that I need to sort my language out before I do that, because whoops, I've dropped the S-bomb like twice today, if not more times than that. But yeah, I would really love to work with children. Obviously, my little list now is 3, and I just love spending time with him and helping him learn shapes and colours and numbers and the alphabet and all that stuff. He's been really into animals lately as well. He loves learning about new animals. So we've done, like, he's got these flashcards with all these different, like, sea creatures and stuff on there, and he loves to tell me which ones are which, and he knows, like, sharks, he knows which ones are octopuses, turtles, sea lions he knows now, and just, like, things like that. So I've been showing him all these different fish, and I love doing that. So I would definitely love to work with small children. But in order for me to do that, I've got to go back and do the relevant courses, as well as go back and do my GCSE in maths, because I didn't do my maths GCSE. So I failed my maths GCSE because I was a very naughty, stubborn 16-year-old. And I practically point blank refused to do it. So yeah, I didn't get that. So I'd need to go back and do that. So I would, that's something I'm definitely going to be looking at now over the next couple of weeks, is to go back and to do my maths GCSE and then the relevant qualifications for working with children. That'll be fun. The trick is to do many things at a time. While rendering my videos, I might read through my uni work or make breakfast. It's like juggling. Yeah, but that's kind of like, it depends on how much I'm juggling. That's the thing. If I'm juggling like 1 or 2 things, it's fine. 3 things, I'm like, okay, I've still got this, but I get just like a little bit stressy. Anything more than that, my brain just shuts down and just goes, no, I can't deal with anything today. And literally, I can't even just go to myself, right, okay, let's just focus on one thing. My brain just goes, no, just not doing it. Going to sleep isn't always easy, and I can feel my jaw clenching all the time. Like, it's like Ernie from the Round Trees Fruit Pastels advert. Oh my God, I remember those. When they like 80s adverts. Am I right in saying that? Or like 90s? Probably 90s, actually, because I was born in 88, so. I swore twice in a video this morning, no script, so I need to bleep that. Whoops. It's so hard to like keep it in sometimes. Like normally I have like a filter, because like I never swore around my parents. I was very like non-swear person around my parents. Outside of like my parents' house, especially when I was younger, I'd swear like a trooper. And then I'd walk home, I can go through my front door and into my parents' house, and it would like an instant filter hit me, and I'd like no swear. And I did that up until maybe a year ago. I still wouldn't swear in front of my parents. Whereas my brother, who is 4 years younger than me, is the biggest potty mouth in front of my parents. And whilst they don't appreciate it, they don't really tell him off. So this year I started to think to myself, you know what, right, I'm 32 now. My parents know I swear. My brother swears in front of my parents. I'm going to start swearing in front of my parents. And since then, I have no filter. Can't stop it. It's so annoying. Real world magic. I'm a juggler, literally. Yeah, I think I've known that, actually. I think I did remember either having a conversation with you about being a juggler, or I can't remember how that came about. It must have been a conversation. I don't think I've seen a video of you like juggling, but I'm pretty sure that we've had that conversation before. Whoa, this is like a real world magic monologue. Sorry. I know no one else is kind of like joining in on the chat right now. I think we've lost most of the peoples. Sorry, you guys. I am going to start like wrapping it up in a few minutes anyway, because I'm nearly reaching the 2-hour mark. And I think that you guys have probably heard my crazy diarrheaed mouth enough for one evening. I don't know what I'm doing anymore with my life. I really don't. I'm just going to quickly check Instagram one more time because I've had another notification. So let's see. Nope, it's just people liking my pictures. Oh, it's not even people. It's my nan. My nan is liking my pictures. Thank you, Nan. Bless her heart. So yeah, that's fine. Bless her socks. But yeah, so videos coming up will be the Noble Collection video on Wednesday. So that is me sharing with you the items in which I will not be buying, or not in a rush to buy, certainly. I mean, I'm not saying never, because they are some really cool items. It's just I'm not in a massive rush to buy those said items because of certain reasons, which I will discuss in the video on Wednesday. So definitely keep a lookout for that video on Wednesday. I've also got the Lupin video coming up soon as well. And I'm trying to remember. Oh, and the Valentine's Day box from Geek Gear, which will come very, very soon. Hopefully, that should be shipping about now. So hopefully I will get it soon. I know Potter Poppet has already unboxed it. So I'm intrigued to see what is inside it once it arrives, because I can't watch Susie's video until I've unboxed mine. So pain in the bum. I'm really tempted to make a 3 broomsticks background, but I won't. You can do it, it's fine, honestly. I'll just do a potions one, like potions dungeon one time. Just to spite you. I'm joking. Oh, it's so funny. Your Noble Collection video will go up the same day as mine. Yes, bring it on. We're in competition now. Whose video is going to do better? I want to fight you. Again, no, I won't. I promise I won't. I'm not that mean. But yeah, I'm very, very excited for the upcoming videos to come up. Like I said, the Noble Collection one, I'm kind of a little bit worried that it might be misconstrued as me bashing the items. And I'm hoping that like people that have got these items in their collection don't come for me, because like, oh, you've told me my item's crap. I've not told you it's crap. I've just said that I don't particularly enjoy it for my own reasons. So that's kind of where I've come from in that video. But yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much me for the evening. I will just quickly tell you about Patreon, because I haven't done that in a live stream before, actually, because I don't know why I've never done it. I just keep forgetting to mention Patreon. So if you are interested in joining me on Patreon, I will pop a link in the description down below. Obviously, I'll have to wait for this to end and render, and then I can pop it in the description of the video. Or you can check out my last video, which is my Geek Gear unboxing. Yes, that would be the last video. The link to my Patreon is in the description there. And if you join me on Patreon, it is either £5 a month or £10 a month. You can choose whichever plan that you would prefer. And you get extra benefits like there's a private group chat that I have. You get behind the scenes footage. You get Patreon only videos. And a few other little extra benefits that you can go and check out on Patreon. So yeah, you can definitely go and do that if you would like. I would very much appreciate it. You get little shout outs in all my videos as well. So your name will appear here-ish in my videos if you are a Patreon. So yeah, if you are intrigued and would like to join us on Patreon, I will definitely be linking that in the description down below, or you can go and check out my last video and it'll be in that description. So lovely. Looking forward to finishing the operation lesson. Shame it's for members. Really, I wanted everyone to see it. I know, I'm a bit gutted about that, Neil. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it looks like it's gonna be an awesome video. So Neil's done a video where he gives an operation lesson, and I've seen like a teaser footage, and it's definitely teasing me. I want to see more. Like, it looks awesome. You've done an absolutely amazing job. I was actually showing Anthony when I saw it. Anthony was in the house, and I said to Anthony, I was like, oh my god, look at what Neil's done on a video. This looks awesome. It looks actually like he's in the movies. This is crazy. I want to learn how to do this. I want to be able to put this in my videos because I'm jealous. Mention Patreon at the beginning of your lives. I should do, really, because I had more people in the live at the beginning. People have like dwindled off because they've realised I'm crazy. But yes, I will do it next time at the beginning as well as at the end, because I need to do that. But I kept forgetting. I'm useless. I forget all the time. Literally, like, this is the first live stream that I've actually said about Patreon, because I keep forgetting, and then afterwards I'm like, oh, you didn't mention Patreon. Sorry. But yeah, if you are watching this back and you've made it this far, well done. I hold my hat off to you. So yeah, definitely join me on Patreon if you are intrigued by that. And yeah, I'm very, very thrilled to have you join me if you shall do that. So yeah. So yeah, I think I'm going to wrap it up now, guys. Thank you so much for joining me on the live. If you have made it right to the end, then congratulations. Give yourself a medal because you blinking deserve it. I'm going to go and drink some Coke because I'm very, very dry and husky. And I'm also going to go and eat my Micados because they've been staring at me the entire time I've been live. And I need me some Micados. Or get some elements on screen. Yes, I need to do that, but again, not very techy and up on how to do that. And even Anthony was struggling a few weeks ago. We tried to have a look at doing some like techie stuff, and neither of us could like figure out how to do it. So I'm gonna have to get him to look into it in a bit more depth for me, because I definitely need to do that. I need to like be able to put my Patreons deciding it like here during the video as well, so you guys can see who my Patreons are, because all my Patreons are awesome. I've got 4 Patreons and they're amazing. So thank you to all of you guys who are my Patreons at the moment. To anyone that's considering being a Patreon, even if you don't actually do it, I still appreciate that you even considered it. So that's great. But yeah, thank you so much, guys. I will see you very soon in the next video, which is on Wednesday at 2 p.m. Don't miss it. And thank you